Our next participant. Oh, by the way, we have crossed the equator of our pitch session, so our sixth participant for today is Unnati or Unati. Correct me, please.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. So it's Unnati, which is a Hindi word, and my solution is for India, which is why I chose an Indian name. Let me just share my screen. Please give me a sec.
So, what does it mean, Unnati from Hindi?
Growth, progress, some like a mix of growth and progress.
Very positive meaning.
Thank you. All right. So can everyone see my screen?
Yeah. Let's start and good luck.
Thank you so much. All right. So the sector which I'm operating in is recruitments. We are helping SMBs and startups to hire white collar workforce. The vision that we have is to be the dominant Indian alternative to LinkedIn. Essentially replace companies like Naukri.com. I don't know how many people here are familiar with the Indian job market and recruitment players, but please feel free to ask me if you need additional inputs. The pitch that we have to SMBs and startups is use our hiring tech platform for free and pay for human managed hiring services. The monetization strategy is to disrupt traditional recruitment agencies by using an army of gig recruiters that are managed by us. So you could say like a Uber kind of an approach. So why are we going after this market? There are a lot of companies in the hiring tech space, but we still see a need here. There are 23,000 hiring agencies in India. These are mom and pop operations because a hiring agency is very difficult to scale up, which is why you have such a large number of hiring agencies. The reason for that is clients don't have skin in the game. They don't pay upfront. The payment from the client comes after the person hired through the agency actually joins and completes X number of days in the organization. As a result, 20% of roles that an agency works on generate revenue. The remaining 80% of roles get closed through other sources by the clients, and therefore agencies charge a markup of as much as 80% to clients because they need to recover the money that they spent on the other roles which did not lead to revenue. When it comes to hiring through regular job sites, the challenges there are that 90% of applications for a job posting are not relevant. So only 1 out of 10 people who apply for a job are worth looking at also. Forget interviewing. 95% of people who apply for a job do not hear back from the company at all. No feedback. So it's a black box essentially. And this is also the reason why there is indiscriminate application, because people know that there is a major issue of transparency because of which these problems are happening. The third issue, which is a major pain area for SMBs and startups, is that only one, so if they make offer to 4 people, it's pretty much guaranteed that one of them will not join. So people do offer shopping, people get retained by existing employer and so on and so forth. So there is a professionalism problem also, which again is a transparency problem. So our solution is this. Step 1, create a easy, intuitive hiring platform like Canva has created an easy, intuitive design platform, which is free to use so that it is used at scale by a large number of employers. Step 2, build in transparency by using rating system like Airbnb. Every time somebody gets interviewed, every time an offer is made, that gets recorded on the platform, and then that data leads to a more comprehensive profile of both job seekers and employers. And step 3, the monetization. So Urban Company is again an Indian organization which offers beauticians, and you can book a beautician through an app, and the beautician is trained and managed by Urban Company. So we want to do something similar for recruiters. Book a recruiter through us, the recruiter is trained and managed by us, and this is essentially by using gig workers. Women typically would be the target for this. So this is...
That time is over.
Okay, I just would like to show a little bit about who we are. I have 7 years experience of running a hiring agency. This was our turnover last year. We have hired and trained 100+ women and made them gig recruiters. And we get 50,000 job applications per month for jobs that we are handling. Right. Any questions?
Hi, Akshay. This is Gaurav.
Hi, Gaurav.
Hi, Akshay. You mentioned some of the problems that the Indian recruitment industry faces, right?
Yeah.
I saw in one of your fast-growing slides, because time was up, that you have a full-stack hiring platform. But I couldn't see how you are going to address the solutions. Problems exist in plenty, and so does the opportunity, right? I mean, the recruitment industry in India has about $3.5 to $4 billion potential, even in this COVID economy. How are you addressing the solutions? Clearly, tech platform or full stack AI based is not the solution, because many companies are attempting to do that and not anyone has succeeded because it still doesn't solve. What is the solution you are bringing to this ailing industry?
So there are 2-3 tenets to it. The first is it needs to be free. Second is it needs to be an end-to-end workflow. So think of how Canva makes anybody a designer. Similarly, now this is something which I'm looking for funds to build. I have not built it yet, just a caveat here. So the way Canva makes anyone a designer and has a whole process around it, similarly, anyone can manage their recruitments on this platform is the vision I have, where every step of the process is managed, be it scheduling interviews, be it sending an assignment, evaluating the assignment, involving stakeholders, etc. And all that data is captured on the platform. And that data leads to a more comprehensive profile of every job seeker. So next time somebody applies for a job with you, you get a rating that this guy appeared for 9 out of 10 interviews that he was scheduled for. So there is a 90% chance that he will actually go for the interview, or he took 3 offers and he joined 1 company.
So how would you monetize? How would you monetize? I'm invested in some recruitment firms and am taking a different road. I know HireFox and eShine and eImagine and some other Delhi firms that are doing something similar, all IIM Harvard guys. What is your strategy to monetization? None of this describes the path to monetization and growth or revenue. What would be the strategy?
Monetization is by selling headhunting credits. So this is something which we are already piloting. We sell headhunting credits, which essentially gives them access to human recruiters. So as I said, the urban company kind of an approach where people pay for humans. The tech is free, and the tech needs to be free because you need to capture the data. The key long-term value is in the data. The human service is paid service, where we work with women who are looking for remote flexible work, who act as recruiters, and there is a margin that we keep in that. So the monetization is through providing human services. The tech is completely free.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Any other questions? Guys?
I have a question here.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
My question is, why do you feel that if a candidate has 5 offers and he declined these offers, so companies will hire him?
It's not a question of decline. There are candidates who accept offers and then don't join. And this is a major pain issue in startup and SMB hiring. And this is even more pronounced in tech roles. In tech roles, 2 out of 5 people don't join even after accepting offers, and the reason for that is lack of transparency. There is no implication if I take an offer and I don't join, but if there was a platform where these things were recorded, if you knew that this would impact your credit rating, so to say, on a platform, then you would be more careful about that.
Sorry to interrupt you, that's exactly what is my problem here.
Hmm.
See, as a candidate, if you tell me that I have not joined 6 companies, and that is something that is reflecting on your platform, as a candidate, I won't come. Now coming to as a HR, the other side of it, if I am offering someone, and if that is also reflected on the platform, I'm talking about companies where they have a USP. So let's say my background was I worked in financial technologies. We created stock exchange in C++. Now C++ developers you won't get in market. So if I'm offering somebody, I don't want any of my competitors to know whom I have offered. Plus, even if he has declined and not joined me, as an employer, I don't like this data to go in the market that 80% or 50% of the people are not joining me. So the first question was, why do you feel this data, what you're trying to derive, will help an employer and candidate? That is the first thing which I couldn't understand.
I'm not talking of declining an offer. I'm talking of accepting an offer but not showing up on day one. And that I feel is a serious offense which should get captured. Declining offer is part of the process. There's no problem in that.
Yeah. So even if you say declining or not joining, why do you feel a candidate, if you show all this, will be on your portal then?
The hook for an SMB is more well-rounded candidate profiles, and if the jobs are there, the candidates will come. The hook has to be from the employer side. We need to get them in. Candidates will come.
See, as long as I know, if you say
And
headhunting,
the rest of the questions you can ask in chat because we need to move on.
Correct.
Thank you very
Right.
much.